Every person has habits that shape the direction of their life. Some habits build confidence, discipline, and inner peace over time. Others slowly destroy mental clarity without creating immediate consequences. The dangerous habits are often the ones people normalize completely. There is one habit that quietly damages relationships, focus, and emotional stability. Most people practice it every single day without questioning its impact. It feels harmless because everyone around them is doing it too. But over time, it changes the way the brain experiences reality. That habit is constant distraction, not occasional entertainment or healthy relaxation after a long day. The real problem is the inability to stay mentally present anywhere. The mind becomes addicted to stimulation every waking moment. People wake up and immediately reach for their phones automatically. They check notifications before fully experiencing their own thoughts clearly. Silence feels uncomfortable, so they escape into endless information constantly. The brain never gets a chance to rest or process naturally. This habit appears small in the beginning. A few minutes of scrolling between tasks feels harmless enough. Watching short videos during meals seems completely normal today. But repeated distractions slowly changes attention, emotional control, and self-awareness. The human brain was never designed for non-stop stimulation. It evolved in environments with stillness, reflection, and slower rhythms. Now people consume more information in one day than ever before. Yet many feel mentally exhausted, emotionally numb, and deeply disconnected. Constant distraction weakens the ability to think deeply about life. People react instantly instead of reflecting before making decisions carefully. Patience becomes harder because the brain expects immediate stimulation constantly. Even short moments of boredom begin to feel emotionally unbearable. This is where the damage becomes serious. Boredom is not actually the enemy people believe it is. Boredom often creates space for creativity, insight, and emotional understanding. But distracted minds avoid silence before those deeper thoughts can emerge. Many people no longer sit alone with their own mind peacefully. They need music videos, messages, or entertainment playing constantly nearby. Not because they enjoy it every moment, but because silence feels unfamiliar. And unfamiliar silence often reveals emotions people have been avoiding for years. Distraction also destroys the quality of human relationships slowly. People may physically sit together while mentally existing somewhere else entirely. Conversations become shorter because attention keeps shifting toward digital stimulation. Emotional presence disappears even during important personal moments. Someone shares something vulnerable while the other person checks notifications casually. A family dinner becomes another opportunity to scroll mindlessly online. Friends spend time together while staring at separate screens silently. Connection weakens because divided attention creates emotional distance naturally. One of the saddest parts about modern distraction is this: people are losing the ability to experience life fully in real time. Beautiful moments are interrupted by the urge to capture or post them. Instead of living experiences, people document them for validation first. The brain slowly becomes trained to seek external stimulation constantly. Simple activities begin feeling dull, without background entertainment or multitasking. Reading becomes difficult because focus weakens after years of fragmented attention. Deep conversations feel exhausting because patience and presence become unfamiliar. This habit also damages emotional resilience more than people realize. Distraction becomes a way to escape discomfort instead of understanding it. Whenever stress, sadness, or anxiety appears, people instantly seek stimulation. They scroll, watch, consume, and distract themselves before processing emotions honestly. But avoided emotions do not disappear permanently. They remain hidden beneath temporary entertainment and constant mental noise. Over time, unresolved stress builds quietly beneath daily distractions and routines. Eventually, the emotional weight becomes impossible to ignore anymore. Many people think they are relaxing when they are actually overstimulating themselves. True rest allows the nervous system to slow down naturally. Mindless consumption often creates more mental fatigue instead of restoring energy. The brain stays active while emotional exhaustion continues growing underneath. Another hidden danger of distraction is comparison. People constantly consume edited versions of other people's lives online. They compare their ordinary moments to someone else's highlight reel daily. This slowly damages self-esteem without them even noticing immediately. A person may begin questioning their appearance, success, or personal progress constantly, not because their life lacks value, but because comparison distorts perception completely. The mind forgets that social media often reflects performance, not reality. Yet emotionally, it still reacts as if those comparisons are truthful. Distraction also steals time in ways people rarely calculate honestly. Minutes of scrolling turn into hours without conscious awareness. Days disappear into repetitive routines filled with passive consumption and avoidance. Then people wonder why they feel stuck, unmotivated, or mentally drained. The truth is, attention shapes the quality of life directly. Whatever consistently controls attention eventually controls emotional experience too. If attention becomes fragmented, life begins feeling fragmented as well. Peace becomes difficult because the mind never truly settles anymore. There was a time when people spent more moments observing life carefully. They noticed small details because their minds were not constantly overloaded. They reflected deeply before speaking, reacting, or making important decisions. Now, many people consume so much noise they cannot hear themselves think clearly. One of the most powerful things a person can reclaim today is focus, not productivity, obsession, or endless self-improvement pressure. Just the simple ability to be fully present in one moment. To think clearly without needing constant stimulation nearby, imagine sitting in silence without reaching for distraction immediately. Imagine finishing a conversation without checking a screen halfway through. Imagine allowing difficult emotions to exist without escaping from them instantly. That level of presence changes the human mind in powerful ways. People who reclaim attention often notice something surprising. Their anxiety decreases because mental overstimulation begins fading gradually. Their relationships improve because emotional presence creates stronger connection naturally. Their thinking becomes clearer because the brain finally has room to breathe. Focus is not only about work or achievement. It is deeply connected to emotional health and personal identity too. Distracted people often lose connection with what truly matters to them. They become reactive instead of intentional in daily life. Intentional living requires awareness, and awareness requires presence. You cannot understand yourself while constantly escaping your own thoughts. You cannot build meaningful relationships while emotionally absent all the time. And you cannot feel inner peace while feeding non-stop mental noise daily. This does not mean entertainment or technology are inherently harmful. The problem begins when distraction becomes a permanent lifestyle pattern, when every uncomfortable emotion gets buried beneath digital stimulation immediately. When stillness becomes impossible because the brain fears silence itself, the strongest minds are not always the loudest or busiest. Often they are simply capable of sustained attention and emotional awareness. They can sit with discomfort without needing instant escape constantly. They can experience life directly instead of endlessly consuming distractions around them. Breaking this habit starts with small moments of conscious resistance. Put the phone away during meals and conversations completely. Spend time walking without music or endless background stimulation nearby. Allow your mind to exist without interruption for short periods daily. At first, it may feel uncomfortable and strangely unfamiliar. That discomfort is important because it reveals dependency clearly. The mind has been conditioned to avoid stillness for a long time. Rebuilding focus requires patience, consistency, and honest self-awareness. Over time, something powerful begins happening internally. Thoughts become clearer because mental clutter slowly decreases, naturally. Emotions become easier to understand without constant distraction interrupting them. Life starts feeling more vivid, real, and emotionally meaningful again. You notice details you once ignored completely. You become more present during conversations and personal experiences. You stop rushing through life while mentally existing somewhere else entirely. And gradually, your nervous system begins calming down in noticeable ways. Most people do not realize how exhausted their minds truly are. They have normalized overstimulation to the point where peace feels strange. But constant distraction is not harmless entertainment anymore. It is slowly stealing attention, clarity, and emotional presence from everyday life. The truth is simple, but uncomfortable. Whatever you repeatedly give your attention to shapes your future identity. A distracted mind creates a distracted life over time, and a focused mind creates space for clarity, growth, and fulfillment. So before chasing more success, productivity, or external achievement, Ask yourself something important. Can you sit quietly without needing to escape your own thoughts immediately? Can you stay present long enough to hear what your mind is actually feeling? Because the life you want may begin with reclaiming your attention first.